Handlebar risers. This is the greatest thing of concern when you are touring for long distances. So today I'll be opening my handlebar riser that I have received from banggood.com, and I'll be installing them on my bike. This is SD here. Welcome to 2150. Hey guys, so today I have received my handlebar risers here, which is from banggood.com, and it costs me around 920 rupees, something like that, and it didn't cost me any customs duty. You might think that when you are shopping online from different marketplaces, which is World Store, or like these things come from China, so they might take some custom duty, but these stuff didn't take any custom duty. And this is a handlebar riser which will go with 22 mm and 28 mm handlebars. The imperial numbers are somewhere here, and it will raise around 9 centimeters for your handlebars. It will bring your handlebars close by 9 centimeters. Well, these are not actually anti-vibe, but you can reduce the vibe by using rubber O-rings when you are installing these. But remember these things, that when you install rubber O-rings, your handling gets reduced in quality. Your handling quality gets reduced drastically, so you must keep that in mind. Let's open this and let's get to my bike, and I'll install it, and I'll show you how you can install your handlebar risers in your home. So let's go ahead. Okay guys, here we are with the baggage, and I have my ever so obedient knife with me, and let's open this up. Okay, so I have opened it from here, and now let's bring this stuff out and let's see. Okay, so here we have it. It has some bubble wraps here, and it is taped from here. Let's open this side and let's see how it looks from the inside. It says that the surface is anodized, so let's see. So this is the stuff, and it's let me show you the dimensions. Okay, so it's quite heavy, and this will actually change the way your handling of your bike is currently. So it has these hex keys. You will need hex keys for these hex screws in here, and it is this big. So and here is for the 22 mm handlebar, you need to provide this O-ring in here where your handlebar goes in, and this will go into the current clamp of your handlebar, which is there, the stock clamps, and then it will stay like this. And if you have a 28 mm handlebar, then this O-ring will go in here. So this is basically 22 mm, and this is about 6 mm. So when you put it here, then you have a 28 mm hole in here and a 28 mm handlebar size in here. Then in that case, you can put this a male part of this handlebar riser into your clamp, which is provided, which is in stock. I mean the stock clamps of your motorcycle. So in that way, you can use this handlebar riser for both 22 mm handlebars and 28 mm handlebars. And this distance is about 9 centimeters. So you can have it raised about 9 centimeters. You can also have it tilted towards your side, or away from the rider as it suits your riding requirements or priorities. So now let's fix this up in the motorcycle. So here I have my bike where the stock handlebars are fixed here by the stock clamps, which needs these wrenches, which is provided with the toolkit of this bike. So the toolkit will be beneath the seat here. So when I open the seat, I can access the toolkit, and the toolkit will have a wrench for these bolts here. So I can open this stuff up, and then I will bring this handlebar outside, and I'll keep it here, and then I'll fix these into these mounts here, and then I'll fix the handlebar in this hole provided. So let's do it. The first step is to unscrew all the bolts, or the four bolts that are there in the stock handlebar mount. Do remember to support your handlebar during this process, because when the bolts are loose, the handlebar might fall down. Take all the four bolts and the handlebar mount out. Now remove the handlebar from the mount and slowly place it on the instrument cluster or the tank. Remember, don't break anything. Place the handlebar risers into the clamp and put the head of the clamp onto the handlebar risers. Push the handlebar risers towards the front so that the lower bolt hole is clear, and then place the lower bolts on both the sides and tighten them hand tight. Then place the upper bolts by pushing the handlebar risers downwards, and then tighten them hand tight. Open the heads of the handlebar risers using an Allen key, and in the next step we will put the handlebars onto the handlebar risers. Now push the handlebar risers towards the front and slowly place the handlebar onto the handlebar risers. In my case, it was a little bit tough because I had very less slack in the cables. Now put the head of the handlebar risers and tighten the bolts just a little bit so that the handlebar can be adjusted in a later time. Now is the time to check the lateral alignment of your handlebar. Use the markers provided in your handlebar to align it to a central position.
Once the alignment is checked, now is the time to tighten the bolts of the heads of the handlebar risers. This is the second stage of the three-stage tightening of these bolts. So do not tighten the bolts too much because we need to tighten these at a later time. Now straighten the handlebar risers by pulling onto the handlebar. This is a little bit tough in my case because I have less slack in my cables. Now is the time to tighten the bolts of your stock handlebar mounts. Tighten them as much as you can or tighten them up to the recommended torque as provided in your motorcycle manual. Now raise the height of the handlebars, and this will depend on your comfort requirement. You might want to sit on the motorcycle to get a better perspective of the height of the handlebars. Turn the handlebars left to right so that you can understand how far it is risen. Once done, tighten the bolts of the handlebar risers for the last and final time. Now start your engine and turn your handlebars from lock to lock to check if the throttle rises by itself. Remember that the idle RPM should not rise when you are turning your handlebars from lock to lock.
That's how you install a set of handlebar risers into your motorcycle. Well, I faced a few issues with that, but I resolved it. So if you want to learn about the whole story of my handlebar riser installation, you can click over there and watch that video regarding the whole story of my handlebar installation and the issues that I faced and how I resolved it. So that will be it for today. And if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be posting at least a new video each week regarding touring with a 150cc motorcycle. Thanks for watching.